Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Aries for July 2023. Welcome to the table, Aries. I have pre-shuffled the cards. I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 10 card spread with 5 cards along the top row, 5 cards along the bottom row, and then I'll be talking about those cards and then overlaying them with a second deck of cards. Again, 5 along the top and 5 along the bottom. Only if I really need to clarify something will I use a third deck, but basically I'll only be using 2 decks of cards. This deck of cards is the Tarot Illuminati, and I find the images very helpful. So let's begin your reading, Aries. First card out, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords in the upright position, Prince of Wands in the upright position, 6 of Pentacles upright. Bottom row we've got Princess of Cups in the upright position, Page of Cups, 5 of Wands in the upright position, King of Cups in the upright position, Ace of Swords in the upright position, and the Emperor in the upright position. Last card on the deck. I will show you the bottom of the deck and then I'll take a look myself. Okay, we've got Judgment in reverse. Okay, just put that there. So that's telling me straight away that you're in a period of big change. So straight away, just this energy here is quite a powerful energy, as you can see by this card. Even if it's in the reverse position, you may not be quite ready to move on and you may be resistant, but there is some powerful energy here that's going to push you forward anyway, Aries. So first card, a beautiful card, as you can see, 7 of Pentacles, standing in a wonderful garden, reflecting on what he's created. This can be the work that you've put into something, the energy you've applied. This could be a job, and it can also just be a project or just your life in general, the energy you've put in so far. And here you're taking a little pause, taking some time to reflect and considering whether you want to keep going in this way. You've actually already produced a result, as you can see by the beautiful garden. So you've already created something. And the steps in the background here are kind of asking you, do I want to continue in this same place? Or do I want to go off and make a new garden? Do I want to start a new project somewhere else? Do I want to put my energy somewhere else? Or shall I just continue and enjoy what I have around me? Or do I wish to expand and go into something that I haven't done before? We've got the 5 of Cups. It's in the reverse. I'll show it to you in the reverse. It's in the upright position. So in the reverse aspect, this is some grief or sadness. I think you are able to put this behind. You're moving on from a period of grief or sadness. You are now feeling that it's probably been enough. And I think you would like to move forward. So I'm just suggesting here at this stage, this grief of sadness, this sadness or grief or sorrow, whatever this is, I think it's been overwhelming you, and I think perhaps you're almost ready to move on. Here we've got the 2 of Swords. So this is being stuck in this case. I feel, rather than a decision you need to make, I do feel that you've been held back by this period of grief or sadness. Here these spilled cups, some emotional baggage perhaps that you've just needed some little bit of time to reflect upon. And that's what I'm feeling here with this 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So you've just needed to get your head around something, maybe look at the loss, maybe see where you have your strengths and your weaknesses, and where you now would like to move forwards to. So here we've got the Prince of Wands charging in, quite a powerful energy, as you can see by the card. The card itself is powerful, charging forwards and coming in towards you. So this is new enthusiasm and new passion. It can be somebody approaching you, but you can see they're all action. They've got their red boots on, they've got their red feather in their cap. They're ready to take action. So if this is someone coming towards you, perhaps you need to unblock yourself if you want to take up this energy, but I feel that you're reflecting on this past pain or grief or sorrow of some sort. So as soon as you come out of this period of reflection, this energy will approach you, and that's quite a passionate energy. So that means sometimes that it's just your enthusiasm coming back, your enthusiasm for life, because this is very much a held back sort of an energy, as you can see. Holding herself back, being very restrained, very calm, but very much in your head, a mental process. But this is quite different. This is this very enthusiastic energy. Speaking of a new world that might be brought to you, as you can see, a city in the background here. If you allow this new energy in, it opens the doors to new places, new things, and new adventures. Here we've got the Six of Pentacles. As you can see by the Six of Pentacles, this is a lovely card. I'm showing you the cards so that you too can have a look at them, Aries, and see what you can glean from them as well. So this is, as you can see, quite a happy card. The expressions on the man's face there as he's allowing his pentacles to fall on either his children or his friends or whoever he wants to give a donation to. This is about sharing, having sufficient funds to share, being joyous about it. And that's a wonderful energy. But finding a balance, again, it's wonderful when you have sufficient, then you feel that it's easier to share because the balance doesn't feel like it's going to put you in a critical tipping point. So that's a wonderful energy there of having balance. Here we've got the Princess of Cups. Again, or Page of Cups, youthful energy, a young energy, ready to open herself to love. As you can see, she's dressed in blue, so the love hasn't yet arrived. This is the expectation of love coming towards her. So she is open, she is ready, she's receptive. So this is a lovely card telling me that you're opening your heart and being receptive to something new, some new emotions coming towards you. It feels more that it's you that's being receptive, Aries. It just feels like you're opening your heart with you're opening your heart chakra, you're allowing things to come towards you. And that's part of this reflection. I'm feeling very much that it's part of this reflection here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Being ready to open yourself to something new. Now we have the Five of Wands. This is a little bit of an internal struggle, I think. And this is underneath the Five of Cups. So you've got this Five of Cups in the reverse position. Again, you've got this sort of blue energy and the dark blue energy over the top of your head. So that's a little bit unsettling. Grief and loss can make you feel quite overwhelmed, and it's hard to crawl out from underneath that energy. And there's a little bit of a struggle going on. So I think this is more of an emotional struggle, an internal struggle with yourself. You need to allow yourself to let go of the grief. It's quite difficult sometimes when you've had a huge loss or even a series of losses, and one loss can sometimes impact on a previous loss, and it all comes riding forwards towards you. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to let go. But here's the King of Cups. So this is emotional control. So this is a lovely energy. I think you'll find this emotional control. You've had this period of reflection, and then comes this emotional control, which is quite lovely. That means also too, as you can see by his posture, he's open, he's receptive, he's looking forward. He's still got his little hands crossed in front of him, where she has the swords crossed in front of her. The King of Cups just has his hands crossed in front of him, but he's making room between his hands. He's not completely blocked. He's looking you in the face and saying, bring it on. I'm ready to deal with it. I'm ready to fill my cup. I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go into new places. I'm ready for you to bring me new things. So this is also a lovely energy. We've got the Ace of Swords. So this is underneath the Prince of Wands. So this is a mental breakthrough. This is some mental clarity. I do think this is coming. I really feel that this Two of Swords here, this blockage is more a reflection, and then we get this breakthrough, this mental clarity coming through, where you make a decision to go forward. And I think, you know, it's showing here the mountain in the background. You're ready for a new challenge. So this is very, very nice energy coming towards you. So it's part of this Prince of Wands. He's got the enthusiasm, and here it's showing you have the mental capacity. You are ready for a new challenge to come towards you. And here is the Emperor taking control. So you're taking control of your life. You're deciding to move forward. You're putting this grief and sadness and sorrow behind you. You're going to take positive action. You're going to move forward. So you're determined, very, very determined to move forward. You're determined to find your balance again, and you're determined to look at life with a very positive outlook. So far that's looking really good, Aries. So let's clarify this with the second deck of cards. And again, I think this Judgment, I'll just take a look at that in the upright position. I do feel that this call to a bigger world is pulling you anyway. I think there's that little bit of perhaps reluctance to let go. It could be just because you've had this grief or this sorrow or these difficulties in the past, but you are looking at everything that's around you. You are reflecting, you're pausing, you're thinking about what it is you need, and you realize you need a bigger world, and you are prepared to step into that in July. So it does look good. I'll give these cards a shuffle. These have also been well shuffled, but I'll just give them a shuffle. Not too much. Okay, let's lay the cards out. Okay, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and in the reverse position, the Moon. On the Princess of Cups or Page of Cups, we have the Four of Wands, Death, Eight of Wands, Six of Cups in the reverse position, and the Tower. Okay, I'll show you the bottom of the deck. What have we got there? Okay, Six of Pentacles, so you've had that before. So here's this little bit of delay in finding balance. We'll take a little look at that card. It's in the reverse position again. So there's this little bit of delay, but I think this is the energy as it's coming out right now. So there's this little bit of delay finding the balance, but here by the end of July, it looks like you found your balance. So here we've got the Knight of Swords. This is you speaking to yourself, saying, get a move on, come on now, hurry up, get yourself together, figure out what it is you're going to do. And that is on top of this Seven of Pentacles. As you can see, he's much more calm, he's more grounded, more earthy, and then your headspace gets into you and says, get a move on, Aries, get a move on. Take some action. And on top of this Five of Cups, in the reverse position, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. You're prepared to put some hard work in. You want to experience more. You want to generate some income. You want some prosperity. You want to focus on the things that make you happy, and you're prepared to put in the hard work. Okay, and if you've been through a period of grief, you need to also focus on the things that you need. Don't worry about the people around you in the background. As you can see, their faces are all a little bit strange, a bit restrained, maybe not approving, but you need to take the action that you need to take, Aries. Don't worry so much about what anyone else thinks. Okay, here we've got the Two of Cups. It's on top of the Two of Swords, so this is very much being very conscious of a need for a partnership or harmony or balance, finding a perfect partner perhaps, just very much being in a state of balance. And that's kind of looking in the mirror and being happy with the person that you see. So I think you're very much in that zone right in the middle of July perhaps, where you're trying to find this reflection and saying, yes, this is who I want to be. I'm happy with what I see. I'm happy with where I'm going. And like I said, don't take too much notice of anybody else in the background. On this page, Prince of Wands here. Now, he's very enthusiastic and charging right on ahead towards you. Here we've got the Hanged Man. So here you're showing a little bit of caution. You're taking time to think. This is excellent because the Prince of Wands can be a little bit hasty, just like the Knight of Swords can be a little bit too hasty. Taking the time to pause and reflect, making sure it's what you want. Okay, so that is also very wise. I think that's a good idea because you don't want to be charging off reckless and then sort of going, oh, this is not really the direction I want it to go in. Here we've got the Moon. It's in the reverse aspect in this case, so I'll turn it up the other way so you can see. And so as you can see, I think that's coming out of this state of, you know, this Two of Swords, this disillusion or this illusion, this blockage. I think you're coming out of that. I think you're letting go of any illusions of what what other people's expectations are. I think you're prepared to come out. You'll come out into the world, and you don't care if you look like a crab. If people don't like the look of you, and you look like a lobster, and they see you as grasping or, you know, clawing your way to success somehow, I wouldn't take any notice of that. People will blow lots of smoke and fumes, but really they're not living your life. So pay no attention, because you need to find that balance. You need to pause and reflect. You need to make those decisions for yourself. These three cards here are all about pausing and reflecting, going within yourself, having some quiet time, allowing your dream state to sort of, you know, allow your body and your mind to adjust, so that when you come out of this water, out of this grief state and this sorrow state, that you come out all fired up, all like this lobster here with his claws snapping and ready to go and grasp your pearls. So that's very good. I think then you'll find your balance, and that is very much, the Moon is very much a card of balance, finding that balance. So I do think you're going to find that. Here on your Page of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is building a firm structure, a foundation. So you can see here, even the Page of Cups, she's sitting there on her rock near the sea, and she has 4 pillars in the background as well. So you're open to receiving something that builds a firm foundation for you. You're receptive to love that comes your way, or an open heart that allows you to continue to build a future, to build a home, to build a structure that you can step into the world in a confident position. So you'll have your energy, your fire, you're ready to open your heart, ready to put your passion out, but only if it brings you security and a firm foundation, a firm background. Okay, you're not just going to rush into something that doesn't give you long-lasting success. So that's very, very good. And here we've got Death. So you've got this is on top of this Five of Wands struggle. So a little bit of a delay here. But again, it's very much like Judgment. So both of these are in the reverse position. I'll hold them in the upright position. Both of them are in the reverse position. But both of them are telling me that there is change afoot, something that you can't control at all. As you can see, Death is kind of under the Moon as well. And both of these cards tell me that transformation is coming your way. You may feel like you're struggling against that, but I do think once you relinquish that struggle, you will be happy to move on. You're going to get some sort of a message or some encouragement, some fiery energy that pushes you ahead. Now, this could be a message coming in, some news coming in, something that changes the way you feel, and it could even be travel, because this is both fast-moving energy and we have a ship in the background there. So it could be that you decide to travel, or some fast-moving energy coming in towards you. Now, as you can see here, I'll just so that I draw attention to the things that I notice. You can have a look at this King of Cups. Look at that powerful leg. There's all muscle there. There's all control. This is somebody who's going in with all their strength. Okay, so that's quite a lovely energy there. So if you're putting your energy into travel or expanding your horizons, you're putting it in with energy and vitality. Now we have got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a little bit of nostalgia, and it's in the reverse aspect, so we'll put it this way. You're not thinking about the past. You're making that breakthrough. You're going to move forward. You've decided the past is in the past, and you are just going to go ahead. Very good energy here, because it's always wiser to move forward. So as much as you can reflect on the nostalgia, don't live in the nostalgia. Here we've got the Tower. So you've got the Emperor and the Tower. So both very powerful energies. So definitely, again, this change, this rapid change or a sudden change coming towards you, but you are going to be able to take control. I do feel that you will take control, and that will be your Tower moment, and then everything will change. So Aries, it does look like you are coming out of a period of reflection, perhaps grief and sorrow as well. You're deciding that you need to look after yourself, you need to take control, and you're going to do just that. So well done, you Aries. It does look like you are taking the time, and I like the sense that you're being cautious and giving yourself time to reflect clearly on what it is you want before you go ahead and charge in. But I do think you will take control in a good, strong way, in a well-balanced way. Thank you very much for watching, Aries. Bye for now.